Hari Om. It's a true honor to be part of this year's BAVA conference, and my heartfelt thanks to Andrew for this kind invitation to be presenting alongside so many illustrious beacons of light in this field of Jyotiṣa, whose dedication really keeps this tradition alive and thriving. So thanks again. For the past 22 years, I've had the pleasure to study in the tradition and the blessing of Heart Defoe and Mantriji. And these are the teachings that have shaped me as a practitioner, as an educator in Jyotiṣa, and of course, always and eternally as a student. So in that spirit, I would like to invite you to come to talk. I'm going to be presenting on Friday, September 19th. 3 p.m. UK time online, titled Ritual as Remedy, the Pancha Maha Yajnahas as a Framework for Modern Jyotiṣa. The remedial upaya dimension of Jyotiṣa is a very powerful dimension and also a daunting one because we inherit an enormous array of practices between mantra and yantra and fasts and yatras and donations and homas, and yet there's the possibility to feel overwhelmed by the sheer abundance of options. And so the question arises, how can we discern what is essential and dharmically aligned and truly needed? What can we use as a scaffolding to help organize our discernment around the prescription of upayas? And my Gurujis have shared this beautiful teaching around the Pancha Maha Yajnahas, the 5 great offerings, as a scaffolding to organize our thinking about upaya. The Pancha Maha Yajnahas are Pitru Yajnaha, offerings to parents and ancestors, Manusha Yajnaha, offerings to society and our fellow human beings, Brahma Rishi Yajnaha, offering to sages and wisdom traditions, Bhuta Yajnaha, to the elements and other beings, and Deva Yajnaha, offering to the Devatas, the cosmic intelligences that sustain life. So taken together, they provide a beautiful and relatively simple scaffolding. We could consider them 5 doorways into reciprocity, 5 pathways through which remedies can be anchored and developed and expressed and, of course, prescribed. So in this talk, I'm going to be covering the different yajnahas, their origin, their scriptural origin, what each one is, what the traditional expressions and rituals are for each of these, how these can be translated into contemporary practices that might be more relevant to the lives of some of our clients. And additionally, I'll be exploring with you guys some astrological considerations around these, the kinds of chart factors that might incline a Jyotishi towards a particular yajna-inspired upaya. For example, what might suggest the need to turn towards honoring ancestors or towards ecological responsibility or towards service to society, and in what way. That makes these not just abstract categories, but also living tools that can guide how we prescribe remedies with clarity and coherence. This is a very precious teaching because at its core, it's about how remedies are not just simple technical prescriptions. There's this, give that to fix this. You know, they're an invitation on behalf of our clients, our loved ones, our family members, to enter into alignment with life itself there where they may not be in alignment, right? So at the core of these is this beautiful truth that by sustaining the web of existence in its manifold aspects and facets, we ourselves are sustained. We enter into alignment by supporting the whole. So that's what I look forward to sharing. This is an approach to upaya that is at once classical and also deeply contemporary, and that can help ground the Jyotishi in Dharma and this idea of reciprocity and interconnection of all life. So once again, thanks to Andrew and the whole BAVA team for convening this luminous gathering. And I look forward to being with you all and seeing you on September 19th. Hari Om.